Have you got a property portfolio that's not quite performing the way you'd like it to? Well, let me tell you, a few years ago when I started investing, one of the things that happened to me was I hit the financial brick wall. And in doing so, it actually stopped me dead in my tracks for future investments. And that was really frustrating. So today I want to talk to you about the Red Book. I've created it based on some of my own personal experience and some of the issues and concerns that keep coming up from property investors just like you. Now, if you've got a property portfolio and it's sinking fast, then you really want to consider the Red Book, because the Red Book is literally a break glass in case of emergency scenario. Have you got things like, have you hit the financial brick wall? Well, what do you do about it? Well, I've covered off things like strategies for overcoming the financial brick wall, how to balance your portfolio so that you can continue to buy and so that the lenders will now say yes to more money. How to balance the investment strategy so that you can buy cash flow as well as capital growth. Are you hanging on to a sinking ship? Are some of your properties not performing? Well, what do you do about it? And I've got some great checklists and templates in the Red Book to help you overcome it. How to handle problem tenants or nightmare tenants. That's happened to me. I have had a property that was completely trashed by a tenant before. And so all the strategies I've learned over the years, I've put into this Red Book. Some of the things that investors don't realise, that they've got properties in their portfolio and we're so busy hanging on to them because, the strategy is it's a buy and hold strategy, that we forget to actually sell the duds. We're trying to make the duds work, but the reality is they're not going to perform ever. So you need a strategy for letting it go. And let me tell you, I've got several strategies in the Red Book to help you overcome selling a dud property. And you know what? Sometimes you actually need to think about things like, do I go private treaty or do I go auction? And what are the strategies around that? Desperate vendors. Well, how do you not be a desperate vendor when it comes to selling your property? How do you position that dud property in the marketplace that allows you to move it on quickly, easily and efficiently in a low risk, headache-free way? Then I've also got, when it comes to, property investing, I understand that sometimes when the chips are down, it's really hard to stay positive and motivated. Well, I've got some strategies around that too, just so that you can stay focused on what really matters. And, typically, like all of these books, I've actually got at the back of the book the CD-ROM in which has all the templates and checklists that you can print off time and time again to make sure that your property portfolio never has issues again in the future. So if you would like a copy, now's the time to grab it. I hope you don't have to use it too often, because I certainly don't want you to have issues with your property portfolio, and I wish you all the best with your investing.